The mood at home was one of pure, unfiltered joy. As they stepped into the house, Elena raised her voice with a mischievous grin. Everyone, hold on to your hats. I've ordered enough food to feed a small army. This one's on me. Laughter and cheers filled the space, and within moments, Roy and Robin were pulling out the decorations they'd been secretly saving for this very occasion. They transformed the backyard with colorful streamers, balloons, and banners, turning it into a lively, makeshift party venue. Neighbors drifted over, drawn by the sounds of laughter and celebration, and were welcomed with open arms into the celebration. At the heart of the festivities, Macaulay stood with wide eyes, taking in the joy and warmth surrounding him. It was then that a young black girl, about his age, approached with a smile, her dark curls bouncing as she walked. "Hey, Macaulay," she said shyly. "We're playing hide and seek with the other kids. Want to join us?" Macaulay's face lit up, and without a second thought, he looked over to California and Sue, calling out, "Moms, can I go?" The word moms hung in the air like magic, striking California and Sue with a wave of love so powerful they nearly cried on the spot. California pulled him into a hug, ruffling his hair as she murmured, "Of course you can go, sweetheart." Sue wrapped her arms around him from the other side. "Go have fun. Just don't forget to come back when the pizza arrives," she said, her eyes glistening. The girl reached out, taking Macaulay's hand, and he blushed slightly, glancing over at her with a shy smile. Together, they dashed across the yard to join the other kids, their laughter echoing as they disappeared into the game. The beginning of a new friendship and a new chapter in Macaulay's life. Not long after, the delivery cars began to pull up, unloading stacks of pizza, plates of pasta, and tubs of salad. Elena ushered everyone to the tables, and they dug in, sharing stories, laughter, and a shared sense of victory. California looked around, feeling an overwhelming gratitude for each person there. Here, at this table, were the people who had fought for them, supported them, and loved them. Sue took her hand, squeezing it gently as they both watched Macaulay running through the yard, free and happy. It was a day that marked the end of one battle and the beginning of something new and beautiful. In that moment, they felt a quiet certainty that their family was not only whole, but bound together by something unbreakable. As the celebration unfolded, Lisa, their dedicated CPS caseworker, slipped quietly into the backyard, carefully looking around to make sure her entrance went unnoticed. It was against policy to join a family's personal gathering, but she couldn't resist. She had invested so much in this case, and seeing Macaulay safe, happy, and officially part of his new family was a victory she couldn't simply walk away from. She blended into the crowd, watching from the edge of the yard, her eyes lighting up as she saw Macaulay playing with the neighborhood kids, laughter and joy filling the air. She lingered, content just to witness the happiness she had fought for, a smile spreading across her face as she took in the sight of the couple, their family, and friends all gathered in celebration. Elena spotted her from across the yard and, with a mischievous grin, walked over to where Lisa stood. "You know, Lisa, you're not very good at hiding for someone who's not supposed to be here," she teased gently. Lisa laughed, shaking her head. "I couldn't help myself. I just had to see him, to see all of you. This is what it's all about. Moments like these." Sue and California noticed her then, and they exchanged a glance before making their way over, both smiling wide. Sue wrapped her in a grateful hug. "Thank you, Lisa. You have no idea how much this means to us." Lisa smiled, touched by their gratitude. "You all did the hard work. I just helped you along the way." She turned her attention to Macaulay, who was now running across the lawn with the other kids, his laughter brightening the evening. "He's got a great life ahead of him," she said softly, her voice filled with emotion. "Thanks to you," California added, her voice filled with warmth. Lisa lingered for a little while longer, staying just under the radar, basking in the warmth of the celebration. As she quietly slipped away, her heart was full, knowing she'd made a real difference in their lives. And as the pizzas arrived and the family gathered around to eat, California, Sue, and Macaulay felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for everyone who had helped them reach this moment, especially the caseworker who had dared to care just a little bit more.